I don't want to post this tomorrow. I don't know if I'm ready to post this tomorrow. So I'm just going to tweet out that I'm sick and I can't record a video for this week and just hold it for next week. But I am trying to be more open with you guys. I'm trying to be more open and talk more for myself and not keep them bottled up so much. Hello Queens, and welcome back to another week with moi, slaying the game once again. You already know the deal with that. Sorry about the different background, darling. I'm in a different spot. I moved my room around a little bit, so there's gonna be some weird angles for maybe a couple videos or so. I'm also sick and almost decided not to make this video because I am just feeling way under the weather, and my next day off is a week from now, like a week from today when I'm recording this video, and I'm literally just on the go, and I'm sick, which isn't helping. I'm really tired, I'm really hot, so this is going to be a quicker video, hopefully. So yeah, let's just get into it. By the title of the video, you can already tell what we're going to be diving into, and as I told you last week and the week before, that I was going to make this video about why I took a longer break than I originally anticipated. I originally only anticipated like maybe 2 weeks off, not like a whole month, but life does get in the way like it normally does, and I'm just gonna sit down here and talk to you about it, trying not to get too emotional about it, but no promises. So if you've been on this channel a while, you know that I've had a long history with family members dying and family members getting sick, and you know, the whole journey through basically all my family members. I truly haven't talked about a specific death that is in my family that really affected me. Like my mom died, my mammy died, my pepe died, my aunt died. Actually, both of my aunts died, and that all happened within a span of 3 years. 2011 to 2013 is when all of this happened, all of this arose. So it was very hard. Those 3 years were hard, and literally my whole family that I've grown up with, that I've only known, literally was wiped away from me in a matter of 3 years. Those 3 years was the worst years of my existence, and I never wish that upon anybody. I never wish any death upon anybody. My mom died of breast cancer, and one of my aunts died of cancer. Cancer is run in my family big time. My great-grandmother had cancer, which brings me on to today's topic. My grandmother, my father's mother, was diagnosed with cancer about a month ago. She has lung cancer, and it's stage 4, and it just brings me back to instantly my mom and all of the memories that I had with my mom and what she went through and the battle that she went through. She had cancer for as long as I remember. And now to be told that cancer is now in the family again, and now is affecting somebody that I regret not having a relationship with, it really affected me harder than I thought it was going to. I grew up with my mom, which is my mom's mother, and I really didn't know my mom until about 5th grade when we started hanging out, because my parents were still in the partying age, so you know, they weren't around that much. So I was living with my mom, and I only knew my mom a couple of short years before she passed, but those were the best couple of years I ever knew. I mean, some things, you know, it's life. It was different going from my mammy's house to going to mom's house. But anyway, so I never really hung out with my grandmother, my father's mother. And the couple of times that I did, and the couple of things that I remember, one thing specifically was I was over her house one day, and she was cooking, the food was done, and I asked for a plate of food. And she told me that my mom was across the street, that I could just go ask her to make me some food. That stuck with me my whole life. Until last year when I started hanging around more at the house, and you know, I was thinking to myself how foolish, how childish that was. But as a child, something like that is traumatic. Something like that is something, as a child and a young adult, you look back and you're like, why would my grandmother not feed me? I never told her this. I want to tell her all of this, what I'm going to put in this video. So last year we started meeting more, and I started developing a relationship that I never knew could happen or never knew would happen. And I started internally forgiving her for that one memory that I've been giving to her, and really started to just move on from it internally. And then for Christmas last year, 2018 Christmas, I gave her a picture of the extra card that I made, and I put on the back of it, I said, I can't wait for this year and to come over more and be more involved. And then about a week and a half later from that, my brother calls me and says that she has stage 4 lung cancer. It affected me more than I thought it was going to be. Not only are all the memories from my mom and everybody else that passed are rushing back, but it's also bringing regret for keeping that one memory of her for so long, keeping that grudge against her for so long, painting her to be the villain for so long. And now, last year, I was mending things personally because I haven't told her any of this. And now that I feel like we're in a good place to, progress in a grandmother-grandson relationship, she is diagnosed with lung cancer, and who knows how long I have with her. And that really affects me. That really got me. And then a good 2 weeks afterwards, I couldn't be in a mental state to come back to YouTube. I couldn't be really in a mental state to do much of anything. I was just kind of numb, and I still kind of feel numb. It's just something that you think you're done with, and it's not. I don't really know how to go through this again. Half of me really wants to be there and get close and, spend all the time that I have with her. And then the other side wants me to just run away and dive in a hole and not even feel my emotions right now, because out of all of the things I have gone through as a damn 20-year-old, is insane. I literally never thought in my wildest dreams in 3 years I would lose everybody that I know. That is going to be it for this video. I don't really have much more to say. That's the reason why I was gone for so long. I really just needed to get back in the mind space to do YouTube. So thank you guys for staying with me for the longer break. I know you guys didn't know what was going on, but just being there supportive really meant a lot. I love you guys so much. I am going to make a happier video next week, I promise. I will see you next week.